There you are. Get here right now so we can settle this. Simone, get down here right now.
Do you think he found out that we...
I guess so. This is gonna be awful. I know it.
All right, look, we just gotta be strong for each other, okay?
Okay. What's wrong, Daddy?
I am tired of all of the lying and the sneaking around that's been going on around here. It's time we got the truth out in the open.
You've added some new faces to your triangles.
The Bennetts and the Cranes are my oldest enemies in Harmony. They think their fortunes have changed. They're very much mistaken. Because I'm going to destroy their little love-lorn families forever.
What are you doing in here?
Why shouldn't I be here? I live here.
Julian.
Yes. You expecting someone else?
No. I'm just not used to having you back in the house.
Get used to it. Try to remember you're nothing but a house guest here at my pleasure.
A house guest? I beg your pardon. I am your wife. I have every right to be here.
Amazing. I live in a house with 3 women, all claiming to be Mrs. Julian Crane. I suppose I should be flattered.
Well, yes, you would, if any of us gave a hoot about how you feel. I need some air.
Wonder what wifey poo number 1 is up to.
Over here, Ivy.
It's about time you showed up.
Well, I came as soon as you called. What can I do for you now?
What I've always wanted, David. For you to break up Sam and Grace's marriage.
Don't let what Kay said get you down, all right?
I just can't help it, Sam. It was like a knife through my heart. You didn't hear her, Sam. Anger in her voice was frightening.
Listen, don't worry about her, all right? I'm gonna straighten her out as soon as she gets home.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna talk to her.
What? You talk to her. But nobody talks like that to the woman I love. Especially our own daughter. Okay? Sorry that happened.
Thanks, sweetie. I just wish I knew what made her so angry.
You have done nothing wrong except be the most wonderful mother in the world.
I don't know, Sam. No, maybe she's right. Maybe I've been so worried about Charity that I ignored my own daughter.
Kay is a teenager. And she's in love with a boy who doesn't love her. She's just gonna lash out at the nearest target, and that was you.
I hope you're right. I don't know, though, between my premonitions and Charity's, I think something really terrible's gonna happen in Harmony. Something awful and very close to home.
What in the hell's going on here?
Antonio, you need to stay calm, please. Don't get upset.
Stay calm. Why? Nobody's telling me what's going on. Everybody's keeping some secret from me, and then I see you guys hugging. Somebody tell me what in the hell's going on.
I'll tell you, Antonio, okay? I'll tell you exactly what's going on.
So go ahead, Dr. Russell. Tell me what everyone else seems to know.
All right, now just wait a minute.
All right, I'm his brother. I should be the one to tell him.
No, Louise, he's my patient.
You know what? I don't care who tells me. Just somebody tell me. Fine.
Antonio, I know that you're very anxious to get out of here, but I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to let you go. I'm still waiting for the results of your last tests. So I'm going to need to keep you in the hospital overnight.
That's it? That's the big secret?
Well, it never was a big secret. It's just that I knew that it would upset you, so I wanted to be the one to tell you.
I haven't lived with Ivy for 20-some-odd years for nothing. I know she's up to something. But what?
Ivy, Ivy, Ivy.
How dare you laugh at me? I assure you, David, this is no joke.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that you don't see the humor in the situation, all right? You have plotted for months. You've plotted and schemed of how to get Sam Grace apart. And you've ruined countless innocent lives doing it.
David, don't be melodramatic. Whose life have I ruined?
You forced Eve to lie about the DNA test results that proved that John was not Grace's son. You forced me to lie to John, my own son, and make him believe that Grace was his mother.
And your point is?
You don't get it, do you? You try to do all these things. I mean, you ordered me to lure Grace away from Sam so that you could make your move on it. And what did it get you? Sam and Grace have never been so in love. When are you going to get it through your head? You will never have Sam Bennett.
Grace, what kind of premonitions have you had?
It's nothing specific. It's just an ominous feeling.
All right. Listen, why don't we go to bed, all right? The kids are okay, and, I'm sure you'll be okay in the morning.
I hope so. I don't know if I can take any more emotional upset. Okay. Oh.
Yes, I'm gonna get them all, those smug, self-satisfied Bennetts, who just stood by and watched while those vicious cranes burnt me at the stake.
Over 300 years ago.
Yes. And I remember it as if it were yesterday. Not one of those Bennetts lifted a finger to help me.
2 days hence, thou shalt be placed on an upright spit.
Curses for eternity! Let the witch burn in hell. I shall have revenge on thee, Prudence Standish, and on all who descend from thee, and I will destroy you all. I remember it well. I'm going to destroy them all. Every last one.
Daddy, I can explain why.
Why do you have to be the one to explain? I'm the one who has to explain. I told Daddy about us, Chad, and he got so angry.
You told your dad about us? Yes, she did.
I can't lie and sneak around behind my parents' back, Chad.
And she's right, I am angry.
I was just too happy to keep it to myself, so I had to tell him. Of course, he thinks I'm too young to be dating a guy your age, but I told him how much we're in love and that nothing can stand in our way. Not even my parents.
So is it true, Chad? Are you and Simone dating?
So that's what you were doing?
in Luis's arms when I walked around the corner? You were trying to figure out how to tell me that I had to spend the rest of the night here in the hospital.
I'm very concerned about you, Antonio. I want you to stay in the hospital until they know exactly what's wrong with you.
Yeah, we don't want you taking any chances, bro.
That's right, we don't. We're all just very worried about you.
Well, I appreciate the concern. Everyone's. But I'm fine. I got a little bump on my head and a few scratches. That's it. So, doctor, I'll see you back here in the morning, okay?
Antonio, mijo, por favor. It's very important that you stay in the hospital tonight.
I need you to stay here for observation, Antonio. I have to insist on it.
Look, Doc, I don't want to be one of those pain-in-the-neck patients. Now, I'll come back in the morning, I promise you. Tonight, I want to spend the night with my bride-to-be. Just me and her alone.
No, you're not.
What'd you say, Luis?
I said no. All right, you're not spending the night with Sheridan. Listen, Antonio, there's something that you need to know.
Luis is just worried about you. We all are. We just want you to do what the doctor wants.
That's right, mijo. We all want you to stay in the hospital just to be sure there's nothing seriously wrong.
I just want you to stay till all the test results are in, Antonio. That's all.
Antonio, por favor. Just listen to Dr. Russell.
How could you, Mother? How could you be so evil?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You knew that Luis was out there in the hallway with Sheridan. You deliberately sent Antonio out there to find them, knowing that he'd see them in each other's arms.
no, you are the only one who do something like that. You see, because I am not as devious as you.
Oh. No, you are more than devious, Mother.
Yeah.
You wanted Antonio to see Luis and Sheridan together because you knew it would destroy any chance I still had with Luis.
The truth is going to come out sooner or later. And frankly, I think it's cruel to keep Antonio in the dark about the woman that he loves.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
You don't care about Antonio or Luis or Sheridan. All you care about is keeping me a slave. So I can empty your bedpan and bring you your food and wait on you hand and foot. I'm telling you, Mother, it won't work. Okay? I won't let you get away with it.
Can't wait to see how the goody-goody Bennetts react when their happy little home is torn apart.
Aren't you afraid of Grace's premonitions? You could warn her of what you're up to.
No, not at all. By the time Grace believes her premonitions and tries to work out what they mean, it'll all be too late anyway.
Grace, what is it?
Oh, Sam, my head's killing me. Oh, I saw these triangles everywhere, and they had faces in them, and they were swirling around, and they were trying to hit me in the head, and it just hurts.
Here, come in, sit down.
Oh, I just wish I knew what these triangles meant.
Try to relax, okay? I'm going to get you some aspirin.
Okay.
Chief Bennett. No, I didn't get a chance to go over there today. My niece was having major surgery. No, I'm not going to go now either. My wife isn't feeling well. Yeah, look, I know it's important, okay?
No, it's okay. Go.
Listen, I'm not going to leave you alone.
No, look, Sam, I'll feel worse if you don't go do your work.
Look, it's...
I just heard you say it was important. So go. Tell him you'll be there.
Hello. Yeah. I'll get over there as soon as I can. Bye. I have to go over and question Julian about why he disappeared after he shot at the cannery. The DA's insisting I get a report on his desk first thing in the morning.
Okay, then you go, sweetie. Really, I'm feeling better already.
I would have went earlier, but, Charity having surgery and all. Are you sure you're going to be okay?
It's okay. I'll be fine. I'll rest. Okay. Bye.
I'll be back as soon as I can, okay?
Okay.
Ivy isn't one to talk to herself. Who could she be having this little tete-a-tete with?
Obviously, you haven't been keeping up your end of the bargain, because if you had, then Sam and Grace wouldn't be together.
Ivy, I've done everything you wanted me to. I tried to woo Grace away from Sam. It just didn't work.
Then try harder.
Okay, firstly, I convinced Grace that I was her first husband before amnesia. Not that easy. Thank you. Then, I lied to my own son and convinced him that Grace was really his mother.
Yes, and it's hardly ruined John's life, now has it?
It will when the truth comes out.
Then don't let the truth come out, David. What else have you done?
What else have I have been living in Grace's bed and breakfast, taking every opportunity to be alone with her. I've brought her chocolates, flowers, sweet notes. I've been eager to help with any problem she has. I've built and painted her new house with her. You name it, I've done it. And she's eternally grateful. The fact is, she's not interested in having a romance with me.
And you must be giving off friendship vibes and not romantic ones.
Look, I admit I have genuine feelings for Grace. And I'm not really worried about Sam. I mean, if I could get Grace away from Sam, I mean, he'd get over it, you know. The fact is, I can't do anything while Sam and Grace are so in love that they don't even know that you and I exist.
That is nonsense. Sam is not head over heels in love with Grace. He is faithful and he is loyal, yes. But secretly, deep down inside, he still loves me.
You are delusional.
No, I am not. Now, if you just get Grace to fall in love with you, the man she thinks is her first husband, the father of her son, then Sam will let her go.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, stop being so pessimistic. Just do it. Come on, David. You are a handsome, somewhat charming man. I'm sure that you can sweep a country girl like Grace off her feet.
I suppose I can keep trying.
Yes, you keep trying. And you just remember what I know about you, and remember that I will use it. Now, I'll do my job, and you do yours. You break up Sam and Grace.
Knew you were up to something. Where is he?
Where is who?
Your old paramour, Sam Bennett. Isn't that who you're having a secret rendezvous with? Aha!
Luis, honey, please, do not tell Antonio about you and Sheridan. At least not until he's feeling stronger.
All right. For your sake only. Come on, Antonio, just listen to the doctor, okay? Look, it's just for one more night.
Please be a good patient and stay here. I'll come back first thing in the morning.
All right. As long as the first thing I see in the morning is your beautiful smile.
Promise I'll be back.
I could never say no to you.
Oh, good. That's all settled.
I'm the luckiest man in the world to have you all to myself. So what do you say, bro? Have you ever thought any more about having that double wedding? You and Beth, me and Sheridan?
Oh, yeah.
But we'll have plenty of time to talk about that later, won't we? And you just concentrate on getting yourself well, okay? Oh, I will. The best medicine for me is right here in my heart.
Well, don't get your hopes up, Missy. It's not going to happen between you and Luis, and I'm going to make sure of that.
Thank goodness Sheridan was able to talk Antonio into staying here tonight.
Yes, and I'm going to order sedation for him, too. I want to make sure that he gets a good night's sleep. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to go home. My family must think I've fallen off the face of the earth.
Well, I'll rest better knowing that he's here tonight.
Yeah, this is the place for him, Pilar. He's got a lot ahead of him.
My poor Antonio, huh? Not only is he so ill, but he's going to find out that the woman he loves, he's in love with another man, and not just any man, but his own brother. I'm devastated.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Pilar. It must be so hard for you to just see your children torn apart over a woman. I'd just go nuts if I thought Whitney and Simone were fighting over a boy.
And the mother, she's so helpless in these situations, you know?
Yeah. I'm grateful that Whitney's just so focused on her tennis career, and Simone is not really old enough yet to be interested in boys.
Well, you're lucky, Eve.
Yeah. Yeah, I should thank my lucky stars.
Daddy, please don't be upset. You and Mom fell in love when you were young, didn't you?
Yeah, but not this young.
Yeah, but not much older, right? You, of all people, should know that you can't stand in the way of true love.
Chad, I warned you not to hurt my daughters. Believe me, Coach, I don't want to hurt Simone, okay? I don't want to hurt anybody.
Simone, honey, why don't you take Daddy in the other room and at least try to get him to calm down?
Okay. All right, go. Daddy, you know that Chad is not the bad person that you thought he was? And you know that you raised me well, right? I'm not going to do anything stupid. Can't you please just have an open...
Oh, man, what a mess. Now Simone's trying to convince your pops to let us date?
No, she won't, though. Daddy will never agree to let her date a guy your age. She's the baby of the family, Chad. Dad's little sugar bear, you know, and you're a man with a past.
Oh, so now my past is supposed to work for me?
Exactly, but it's okay. As soon as Daddy lays down the law with Simone, we won't have to worry about her anymore. She will be off our case.
Guess what? Daddy said it's okay. I can date No! What are you doing, you fool?
Exposing your lover. Sure he was here.
Who was here?
Just tell me who you were talking to. I heard voices.
You heard me talking to myself.
You were never one to talk to yourself.
Well, I am now. All those years of being married to you have driven me to babbling in the dark.
Someone was out here. I know it. I was right. It was Sam Bennett you were talking to on the terrace.
No, it wasn't.
I just got here.
Did you come see me?
I came here to see if what I heard is true, and see that it is. Julian's alive.
No thanks to the Harmony Police Department.
I need to ask you some questions about the night you were shot at the cannery.
What kind of questions? You know exactly what happened.
Not quite. I want to know why you disappeared. Then magically you show up after Teresa was supposedly executed for your murder.
What difference could this possibly make? Teresa's fine, I'm fine. Why are you wasting my time?
You wasted the taxpayers' money and the police department's time investigating a murder that didn't happen.
You may contact my attorney if you need a statement from me.
No. I'm contacting you. Julian, you have some explaining to do. Why'd you disappear?
Well, even you should be able to figure that one out. People were trying to kill me. Someone, still unknown thanks to your expert detective work, someone did shoot me. I was lucky enough to escape with my life, so I was determined not to return to Harmony until the culprit was caught. I see that you and your men have made no progress in that department.
We're working on it, Julian.
Good. I'm through answering questions. I have nothing else to say.
Okay. I'll go. But I'm not through with you, Julian.
Sam, I heard that your niece Charity is quite ill. Is she going to be all right?
Yes, thank God. She had a heart transplant, and so far she seems to be doing okay.
A heart transplant? It's rare you hear someone so young needing a heart transplant. And finding a heart, that's not easy.
I know. Well, it was a blessing for us, but a tragedy for Tabitha.
Tabitha? Why?
Well, the heart they used for Charity came from Tabitha's great-nephew, Timmy.
Timmy? Your niece got little Timmy's heart? That means Timmy's...
I'm afraid so. Timmy's dead.
God, no.
Poor little fellow.
Forgive me for sounding insensitive, but since when do you give a damn about Tabitha's great nephew?
In a time not long ago, was a boy with childhood wishes of a life so rich with hopes he would go far. Like a soldier in a land so far from the ones who call out his name, he lost his way, and some would say what he gave was too much. It was too much to pay. What if the dreams all disappeared? And what if your name just left us? And what if the memories could break like a mirror? Still you'd be forever near. I'd see you here. I'd feel you near. Forever
Julian, are you actually crying?
No. Of course not. I want to go see poor Tabitha. She must be absolutely devastated.
Poor Tabitha?
Now, let me see. How best can I get my revenge on those saintly monsters?
I sure wouldn't want to be your enemy right now.
No, you wouldn't. Those people cost me my life 300 years ago, and I'm going to see that they pay for it. I bet she will. Now, let me see how to do it. It's easy enough to use love against Grace and Sam. Even Ivy, she has some heart. But how do I deal with the descendant of the man who condemned me to death so cruelly? How am I going to get back at him? Oh, I hate that man with a passion. There's nothing I'd like better than to return the favor.
No.
Yeah, Whitney, what's the matter with you?
I'm just surprised, that's all. I mean, Daddy, come on. You've always been so adamant about us not dating until we were 18 and mature. And frankly, Daddy, I'm a little surprised at you. I mean, what made you change your mind?
Well, Simone will be 18 in a few days, and she's right. She's not a baby anymore, and most of her friends are dating.
That's true. Isn't it wit?
Now listen, I didn't give you permission to marry my daughter. But you can take her out to a movie, buy some popcorn, see a concert, or...
Thank you, Daddy. I need to tell you something right now. This cannot go on any longer.
Sweetheart, what you're not going to tell me that you want to start dating, too. Honey, you don't have time to start dating and having a boyfriend with your tennis schedule. We have to stay focused.
I know this.
Honey, we have spent too much time and too much effort into your tennis. Sweetheart, you're not going to break your old man's heart, are you?
No, not
Good, good.
Daddy, relax. You know that Whitney's too busy with her tennis to have a boyfriend?
Well, I'm going to have to talk to your mother, of course, but she likes Chad. And I'm sure that she will give her permission for you two to date.
Whitney and Chad are going out.
No, Mom. Chad and Whitney aren't going out. Where would you get a crazy idea like that?
Oh, well,
It's me. Chad and I are dating. That is, if you give us permission. Dad already said yes.
You and Chad. Oh, I thought that Whitney and Chad were seeing each other. Isn't that what you asked me a while back?
Are you comfortable? Can I get you anything else before I go?
No, I just wish you could climb in here with me.
Don't think the hospital would approve of that.
What is going on? Huh? And Dr. Russell seemed pretty earnest about Antonio spending the night. Exactly how sick is he?
I don't know, mijo. I honestly don't know, but Eve said it could be serious. Dios mío. My poor Antonio. After everything he's gone through, after all these years, he finally comes home to stay, and now this.
What? Huh? What has he got?
They don't know exactly what it is, but Eve is hoping that these new tests will help them find out. It could be serious, though, Luis. And then on top of that, when he finds out that the woman he loves is in love with his brother,
Yeah, well, he's gonna find out the truth about me and Sheridan sooner or later. Look, I don't want to hurt my brother, okay? But, sorry. He's not gonna keep me from the woman I love. I'm sorry to drop by so late, but I was worried about you, and I tried to call a couple of times, and there was no answer.
Really? Huh. No wonder. Somebody turned the answering machine off. I'm sorry you were worried. We were at the hospital all day. My niece almost died.
Right, yes, I heard that Charity was ill. Is she gonna be all right?
Well, she's recovering from surgery, but I think she's going to be fine.
I guess the girls are asleep upstairs.
No, actually, they're still at the hospital, and well, Sam, he had to go out and do some work, so I'm all alone.
Obviously, you shouldn't be. But you're shaking. Come here. Are you all right?
You know, I'm not sure. Thanks for being here for me, David. Thanks for being such a good friend.
What the heck got into Julian?
I have no idea. I didn't even know that he knew Tabitha's great nephew.
Well, we all kind of knew him, but it seems that Julian got attached.
Very strange things have been happening here lately. I mean, first, Teresa rises up from the dead, and now Julian comes back alive.
Yeah. Yes, it is. The truth is, questioning Julian is only one of the reasons why I came here tonight.
Oh?
Yeah, the other reason is, I came to see you.
Oh, Tabitha, please. You're killing me. Julian, I'm killing you. Pay back for everything you've done to me.
Tabitha, what the heck are you doing?
I was imagining this pillow was Julian Crane. I'd got my hands round his throat and I was choking the life out of him. God, how I hate that man.
Wow, Tabitha, I have never seen you this worked up about anyone before. If I were human, I would not want to be Julian Crane right now.
Who the hell is that?
Miss Tabitha, have I come at a bad time?
Oh. No, Julian, no, your timing couldn't be better. Please do come in.
Spider to the fly.